What have we learned so far? I want to try and avoid the speculation. Go through the proposals, the hard news, the reporting that you've been doing.
Yes, look, let's not speculate. I do want to say that nothing will be official until Emmanuel Macron says it's official. That's the way he operates. So we'll have to wait until 8 p.m. European time to get that announcement. But I would say there are many reports now. There are multiple sources now suggesting that the French government has decided to take that decision to go for a 1-month lockdown. A lot of this has to do with the figures that we have been seeing this week. They have become concerned about the number of infections and the number of pressure on hospitals and have decided to go for a draconian measure to shut down everything for 4 weeks. The tension in the story is that there seems to be a debate in the French government as to who is going to be allowed to continue to operate, which industries are going to be given the green light to continue to operate over the next 4 weeks, and what to do with high schools, because this is also a point that is key for many parents who are now going to be told you have to go back home and work from home. It's very difficult to do the two things at the same time. It's very difficult to have an economy that can operate on a normal basis or something that looks like normality when you have to juggle the two of them. So that seems to be the tension in the story at this point. But again, a lot of this will depend on Emmanuel Macron. Nothing is official until he speaks. But the debate has really shifted. We've gone from no lockdown to a lockdown now needed to protect hospitals and also save Christmas. This is something that we hear time and time and again, perhaps going for that sentimental value to soften the blow, because we are seeing that anger on the streets, that pushback in Europe, citizens asking themselves, how did this get so wrong?
Right. We saw those protests again overnight in Rome, especially in Piazza del Popolo. You saw garbage pails on fire. Maria, I just want to bring to our viewers, the DAX has opened up now. We're down 1 9/10%. That's the story you outlined so well in France. What is going on in Berlin? What is Merkel looking at?
Well, Anne-Marie, again, this is just an idea that Angela Merkel is floating, but we know that Angela Merkel still carries a lot of weight and a lot of power on the German regions. Germany is a very decentralized country, however, but Angela Merkel is putting out this idea that for the next 4 weeks, starting November 4th, all hospitality, all bars, all restaurants should be shut in Germany. Now, Angela Merkel has been concerned about the trajectory of the virus, the fact that we are seeing numbers now that were only modeled to take place going into the winter season, so later on during the year, but we are seeing those numbers already in late October, and she has decided to go for that decision again, but it will have to be agreed with the regions nonetheless. It's the biggest economy in Europe. This is going to hurt, and it's going to probably really change sentiment across Europe, because we are seeing restrictions that are becoming more structural and also longer in time. This is not just a situation of 1 or few days, about a few weeks, but potentially longer.